Is this the bus for us, Gus? Do you think it is?
Yeah.
Do you think it is this time?
They're lining up.
We are in Gus the Bus this morning in Rifle, Colorado, and we are heading out to do 3 different stops within the town to teach preschool. We go out and meet the kids in the neighborhoods where they're at. A lot of families have trouble with transportation, getting their kids to brick and mortar preschools, so we take the preschool to them, and it works really well.
I need to check the engine and check for leaking, and I need to check the oil. Everything is working good.
I'm going to walk around the outside of the bus and make sure everything is secure, check the tires, make sure that they have good pressure, and check all the lug nuts, make sure everything looks okay. We had to get a CDL license with the state of Colorado. That is something not every teacher does. And it was a challenge for us, for sure. Something we didn't know we'd be doing right now. But now that we're doing it, we're pretty comfortable with it. We're ready to go. We go to each stop twice a week. So we do 2 days in one town and 2 days in another town, and 3 stops in each town. So we see the children 4 hours a week. I believe we have 55 children in the program right now, mostly 3s and 4s, but we do have some 5-year-olds also. It's a lot of children that otherwise would not be able to go to preschool, so it's really doing a good service.
Fork Valley and the Grand River Valleys, only 1 out of 3 children have access to a licensed preschool. And part of the limitation on that is the parents don't have the financial resources, they don't have transportation, the parents work on traditional schedules, and there's not enough supply to meet the need. And so the Aspen Community Foundation's Cradle to Career initiative started to look at how are we going to reach these children, how we could address these barriers with an actual solution. And so the Community Foundation, with their board of directors, gave the approval to go and purchase a bus, retrofit it in a state-of-the-art classroom, and bring Gus the Bus to these isolated neighborhoods.
This is the first stop, Cottonwood Springs, outside of Rifle.
She was on the waiting list for the beginning part of the school year, and she's 4. She'll go to kindergarten next year, and I had no way of teaching her what teachers could teach her to get her ready for kindergarten. And so one day when I went grocery shopping, I saw a paper that said Gus the Bus Preschool on Wheels, and so I gave them a call and signed some papers, and she was in. So no longer she was on the waiting list.
We do pretty much what the brick and mortar schools do for the most part. It's just condensed because we just have the 2 hours. So they come in, we always have circle time.
I'm happy to see you this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We always have choice time where they have a lot of free play, which is really important for them. There he is again. You see those right there? Look how tall they are. We also have some instructional time.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
It's como a square.
Like a square, yeah? Good job, Jair.
To take on this project, we needed a really strong partner, Garfield RE2 School District, that could lend a lot of expertise in the curriculum, in locating the neighborhoods, in the assessment.
We were able to provide that technical expertise of running a program, and so it's a real
partnership, wanting to make sure kids are connected with the right program and making sure we can serve as many kids as possible. Gus is really kind of an extension of our brick and mortar program. It uses the same assessment system. The teachers have access to some of the same professional development that we do, and we work really hard referring kids to each other's programs. I don't think it could be successful if they were just kind of spinning in parallel out there.
We have more Latino families in this neighborhood. I talk to Spanish with the kids, they don't understand any English. Hermano, hermana. So I try to work a little bit with them and try to speak a little English with them because sometimes they're confused and I don't want to scare them. But they're doing really good.
It is amazing how quickly they learn to speak English once they're around it.
How about in English?
That's the same, isn't it, Jaira? Lemon.
Parent involvement is a key component to the success of Gus the Bus, and we have been so fortunate to have some of the most involved parents. Not only do they volunteer on the bus every day, we also have monthly parent meetings that all parents attend, and we just have parents that are always asking questions, and parents that can't thank us enough, because the whole family is learning.
It's a good program. It's excellent for the kids because he knows the rules. She is learning really fast now than the house. The ABCs, numbers, colors, everything. And it's right here, close to my house.
We include a snack and we try to include outdoor play also, so there's a lot for 2 hours.
2 hours go so fast.
There's a lot of adjustments that you have to make for having such a small space, you know. We have storage underneath the bus that we keep things in, and in the winter it can sometimes be hard to go in and out of the bus to get our stuff in the snow and all of that. But again, lots of people helping us and figuring out the best way to do it. It reaches the children that otherwise wouldn't get to go to preschool, and that it just is so important to their growth and to get them off to a good start.
The research is extremely clear. Kids who do not have access to a quality preschool program enter kindergarten with a disadvantage too many times, and we want to level that playing field before they walk in on that first day of kindergarten. And it's a much better use of our dollars to impact kids on the front end of their education.
It's a great program for children who are getting ready to go to kindergarten. It teaches them everything that they will learn at a regular school.
It's our moral imperative, it's our duty as an educational system to make sure that every child enters kindergarten ready. And this innovative program is helping make that a realization for 50 more kids in our community. That's almost 3 more preschool classrooms. We've expanded the capacity that much.
No matter how big the space is, they're really happy to come and learn and make friends.
We're really beginning to just feel like one big family, which is great.
For Gus to be sustained, it takes the community. And it takes people being interested in the welfare of these little children and wanting to see them be able to build a better future.
It's helping us fulfill the reason we get into education in the first place, is to make sure every kid has a fighting chance.